The number one question I get asked the most living in New York is where to go thrifting. Sorry to burst your bubble, but right off the bat, thrifting kinda sucks. It's not the thrifting that you're gonna see in any suburb town. I used to live in Boston. Boston has better thrifting than New York, but like suburbs in general, that's where it's gonna hit. Anything central to a city just is gonna kind of suck and it's gonna be expensive. With that being said, New York still has good vintage options. It's more about like finding the good spots where the vintage is affordable. You know, there's a lot of like flea markets. A lot of people have like, you know, one-off vintage stores or whatever. I do go to a Salvation Army in this video. Like there is a normal price thing in here. I tried to like mix it up as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna rank them with like the little price point as well so you can decide what is fitting for you. All of these thrift stores are in Brooklyn because like I said, even going from Manhattan to Brooklyn, you're gonna see better thrift options. Manhattan, we can do a second video on her because she's a difficult one. It's very frustrating, but it's possible in Manhattan as well. Today we're focusing on Brooklyn and the best thrifting spots over here. All are accessible by train, but one, I do have a car in the city, so I was able to drive to one, but it is also possible to train. We'll get to that, okay? So right now I live in Williamsburg and the first stop is in Greenpoint. All right, today we're at Beacon's Closet, one of our classic favorites. We're strong. In Greenpoint specifically, that's close to us, but it's also definitely the better one in terms of a couple in Manhattan. Don't go to those, go to this one. A comparable one to Beacon's is Other People's Clothes, which you'll see later in the video. This is our first stop, and we always find some good things here.
That's the wit.
Anything you're looking for?
I'm going to a denim and diamonds party, so I need...
Wait, I didn't even know that.
So I'm looking for denim or diamonds.
Okay, yum.
As you can see, store is very big. It seems to be organized by color. Definitely a variation of prices. You have like 14, 19, 18. There's like more designer stuff where it definitely is more expensive. That one's 50. Those are like almost really good.
They're pretty good.
I know, but something about this is like a little bit looking weird or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
The bottom is like a little thin.
Yeah, it could be thicker. Oh my god, it's a nipple shirt.
Is that supposed to be?
Yeah, it's boobs.
Oh my god, I thought this was Polo Ralph Lauren and then I got excited, but not that I wear pink anyways. What even is that? Juicy?
Oh, that's cool.
Juicy couture? That's not so juicy. That is pretty iconic. Ooh, you would look good in this in the summer. Wait, look at the buttons on the back.
That's cute.
Yeah, 24. Wait, I kind of like that.
I'll try it.
Oh, those are fry.
Are they?
Yes.
They look small.
Oh my god, yes, give me gim. Wait, why are they like slanted on the top?
Okay, 50, that's not so bad. Except look at the toe.
Boot too big for the feet.
I don't know.
I like it. I think it's...
Address. Oh, well I guess I found you that too.
Okay, little black shirt. This vintage BB shirt, which Sienna doesn't like, but I think this looks
I think
cool.
it's cool, but it's giving like seated dinner, drinking out of metal cups.
That's exactly the vibe I'm looking for.
Yeah.
All right, and the dress.
I'm proud of that one. You can't see, but
see that well.
I promise it's good. It's like corseted and then like flows out around the waist. Oh, and then look at that. I found this for you too.
Okay, well, I'm trying my best.
No, you're doing good. Somebody let me know who George Clinton is, but I found a cool baby tee. Okay, this is vintage too, but I'm not really sure how you would wear this.
Looks like a beach cover-up.
I know, but I love a beach cover-up. I'm gonna show you some weird things I got. It's not a dress. Look at the side. It's like a slitted, long, like, I'm interested to try it on. Don't give me that.
Giving, like, mother of four trailer park core. Did you hear that?
So maybe not.
No, in a good way.
Okay, anyways, this one I love. Isn't that gonna be cute?
That's so cute.
Okay, this one's silly, but like you know I love a little like.
That is very you.
It's so cute.
So cute.
So that's it. I guess that was like kind of lame.
Vintage Betsy Johnson corset dress. The zipper is broken, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, try on time. Really just shopping for myself today, not my vintage store. And some of these things were a little bit outside my comfort zone. I just wanted to be a little bit frisky. I did like this one. I'll show you it later in better lighting. I don't know why it's so dark in here. I think this cover up does have potential, but I just like my brain didn't want to think about it, so I didn't get that one. Little midi dress, I don't think I showed you that. And this little plaid jumper thing, Kendall told me she also like picked up last time she was at Beacons, but it just fits very weird. So as cute as it is, she had to go.
You hear that? It's the heavens. This really fit perfect.
As you can see, in love with these pants. I love the fit. They're not too long, perfect baggy. They're like brown. These lace pants I also grabbed last minute. They're like little capri tights. It's like the styling challenge. I don't know whether I should get them, but they're really, really cool. Kendall tried all of her things on before me. That's why I didn't show any of the things she found. But we went and got some donuts after, which you have to go here. I'll insert the name of the place because I forget right now. Such a cute little shop, and the donuts are so good. If you're going all the way to Beacons, you just gotta stop here and get a little snack.
What I brought home, you already saw me try on, but I'm really excited about what I got. I did spend $99. Let me give you the exact price. Oh. Exact price is $99.80, and I got Beacons is a good place where like you know you're finding really good stuff. You don't have to go to a million stores. Definitely vintage stuff for a reasonable price, like $20 range, whereas most vintage stores in New York it's like 50 plus for anything. And like all of these I think are like exciting, challenging pieces to add to my wardrobe. I am so obsessed with these jeans. I saw them on the rack and I was like, oh, I don't know, but like such a cool like wash and pattern. So excited to have a new pair of baggy jeans to wear this summer because I always wear these ones and I need to mix it up a little bit. These jeans were $39.95, which don't want to pay that much. Them being that good, I had to get them. And then these little lacy pants, $21.95. Styling these are going to be a real challenge, but if I do style them well, I will be iconic. So I'm really hoping I can figure it out. Also, like the sheerness is going to be a whole journey to figure out. This guy is $15.95. I didn't try this on, but I'm going to use it for a thrift flip on my TikTok. This one you saw me try on too. It's corduroy. This is the only one that I'm like, filippi. Don't know what that is. It could be like a fast fashion brand. I don't know. It's not giving me like Zara or Shein. It's giving me like boutique clothing, which whatever. But I thought it fit very nice. I ended up buying it secondhand, so I don't feel that bad. $21.95. So cool. I think I'm really excited about wearing this for like spring, summer. But that's what I got. Didn't want to spend $100, but all of these pieces I'm feeling real good about, so I can't be that mad. We're checking back in. Overall, to me, Beacons is a safe bet. Like I rarely leave Beacons without anything or something that I wish I bought. As you saw, the prices are kind of like in the middle. There's definitely some good deals you can find like under $20. It's like not uncommon to see that. You know, the better things, the more unique, expensive designer stuff, that's where you're gonna see more like 30 plus range. There's even dresses there for like $100, but it's the ones that like deserve to be $100, you know? And there's like actual true vintage there as well. It's not just fast fashion. So yeah, I do feel like Beacons has a good mix of true vintage in there where I'm like, oh my God, these are like low-key fire. Overall price point, I would say it's like $2 signs, and I would rate it an 8 out of 10. Okay, today I'm in Bushwick with Avery. We're going to other people's clothes. There she is. I did one of my thrift talk episodes here, so you can also watch that to see what else I found here previously. Okay, other people's clothes. They were blaring music in here, so I couldn't really talk. Look at this little servy outfit. The racks here are spaced way more apart, so it's definitely easier to shop. I think my favorite finds here from my personal wardrobe is this black leather vest I got last spring, and then I got a little red belt and then this cute little denim like dog purse thing. They definitely do have good vintage items, but today I was seeing a lot of fast fashion for some reason. I think this is one of those places where you kind of gotta like strike while it's hot, because when I filmed an episode of Thrift Talk here last spring, they were like bringing out new items as we were filming, and I was like finding the craziest, greatest goods.
kids. So you might want to like come when it opens. This is a brand new pair of Abercrombie pants I was trying to convince Avery to buy, and we both really loved this belt, but it was $30. For what? Not buying that. I will always rake through every dress rack because I feel like a lot of people skip that section unless they're deliberately looking for a dress for an event. So I usually do find some good things in the dress section. There's like definitely some good little vintage finds, but just nothing that was striking the right part of what my wardrobe needed. I found this little striped, I guess little crew neck thing. It was from Liz Claiborne. Oh wait, I also forgot I found this vest too. This was like earlier on, so I was holding on to it. And I love a vest. I'm always going to buy a vest. She's so versatile. But when I tried this on, something about it was giving me like piano orchestra musician. So I decided no. This one I was also on the fence on because I thought the sleeves were a little bit short, but Avery was convincing me to get it.
Next, other people's clothes. I love the vibe of this store, and comparing Beacons to other people's clothes. Beacons, you're kind of like low-key fighting for your life in there. Like it's always busy in there unless you go on a random weekday. Where other people's clothes, because it's a little farther in Brooklyn, it's like also a little bit more spacious too. So you're not necessarily as like shoulder to shoulder in there. Do you think other people's clothes has more fast fashion cycled into their stuff? Because the volume of clothing in there isn't as much as Beacons, it feels harder to find a find in there. But I've also found such great pieces from other people's clothes. I would say like Beacon's closet, I'm usually coming home with like 3 to 4 pieces, where other people's clothes, I'm coming home between like 0 and 2 pieces. Regardless, I like the vibes in there, the people, the music. I would rate it about the same price-wise as Beacon's closet. 2 little dollar signs. Oh, Tim Hortons mukbang! Oh. We've never had, have you ever had Tim Hortons?
I have had Tim Hortons.
Oh.
But like,
okay, wait.
From Canada.
You're not from Canada. You went to Canada and got Tim Hortons?
She brought some back.
So that's what we're eating before we go to the Salvation Army, which we saw a girl recommend on TikTok, or at least I did. But it was also close to where...
I'm sorry.
It was also close to where we were doing business this morning, so...
Oh, I don't know if it's good. It's good? I got a donut.
That close.
It smells bad.
What do you mean? Oh, there's mayo in here. I don't know how I feel about that.
Whoa.
I called them munchkins. Hope he wasn't offended. Okay, so it looks like let's try a birthday one.
Okay.
Okay, birthday. Raspberry.
I sort of like it. It tastes like the fake birthday flavor.
Classic glaze. Hey! Not comparing to Dunkin'.
It's like dense.
Yeah, weird. No squish.
Weird flavor.
Yeah, bad.
Blueberry.
Okay. I'm not into like blueberry donuts. I'm only into blueberry muffins.
Blueberry.
Bored. Yeah, chocolate.
He gave us a lot more than 6.
He did. Oh my god, he loved us.
Oh my god, he gave us a shit ton.
Wait,
we asked for 6 and he gave us a lot.
That's their best one.
These are not very good.
But Dunkin' has got them beat for sure. Chocolate's the best. Whatever, it'll feed us. We're hungry little girls. And I'm not even a big Dunkin' stan, so the fact that...
Try this.
Okay, wait. Did you ask for a specific milk?
No flavor.
It tastes like regular milk. I'm trying to think of what I would rate Dunkin' out of 10 and then take off 3 points. So maybe we're nice and fed. Now we're on the way to the thrift. Oh my god, look at this little ballerina girl. We just walked in. Seems like furniture and business up here. But look at all these fun purses. Like, look at that gold one. But I think we want to go downstairs. Okay. Oh my god, wait, that's cute. All I did was go through the tank tops and the short sleeves and everything. I'm like, it's a kind of okay. This I thought could be cool, like beachy, and like look at the cute little sleeve. I'm more concerned that it's like a 3/4. Cute little basic. A swim top, but it would be cool like as like a normal. 3 people. Kind of cool. It could be good with an upcycle.
Okay, I feel like my filming here was so lame because they were blaring music and this guy kept talking over the loudspeaker, which we'll get a clear example of later in the video. I found these cute little things in the dress section.
I got a cart full and none of it is really for me. It's for my store opening.
Good afternoon, shoppers. Welcome to the Salvation Army Family Store. Customers.
Now you might be like, oh, haha, funny, Sienna, like little announcement. No, I am not kidding you. These announcements were actually 5 to 10 minutes long, and throughout this whole haul, he's chatting away. He'll chime in again, just you wait. But like I said, most of these finds are for my vintage store, and I was focusing more on getting a range of sizes at this point. Look at this little Y2K top. On the fence of like picking certain styles as well.
Just go.
Yeah, he's still going, and as you can imagine, I've cut out a lot of the video so you can like get a good idea of how long this guy was making announcements for. I don't even know what he was talking about. Like, he went through every tag discount, every like item that they held in the store. They're having a deal Easter Saturday, so 50% off that day if you're in Sheepshead Bay, I guess. But peace of mind comes at a cost when shopping at this store. So actually I was curious, so I inquired for you. I started filming that clip when he started the announcement. It was 40 seconds into the clip, and that clip that you just saw of him ending it was 4 minutes and 53 seconds into the clip. He talked for 4.5 minutes straight. Like, that is wild. Anyways, back to the goods. Mostly sourcing for spring here, and my studio opening for my vintage store is April 19th, 20th, and 21st, so I'm finding finds for that. All different styles, as you can see. This one's gonna be for me. Kendall found me that. It looks kind of weird, but on it looks really cool. Pretty sure this dress is 100% silk, but I couldn't find a tag anywhere that said like the fabric of it or anything. I investigated everywhere. She was nowhere to be found. Most things were relatively well priced here, but this jacket was $20, and as cool as it is, just couldn't do that.
So I actually didn't get to film much in this Salvation Army. There are a couple Salvation Armies around like Brooklyn or the city that are actually decent. I want to try this one out because the prices seemed a little bit lower than the ones that are more central to the city. Take the B train from like, I think it's Delancey, Essex. You can just take it straight all the way there. Like an hour from me in Williamsburg. But like I said, it's doable. Salvation Armies recently have like kind of been ruined a little bit. There's just this insane collab with Zara that is ruining the entire experience. Like every third item is from mother freaking Zara. I want to burn it all. Okay, I don't want to shop at Zara. It wasn't super jaw-dropping vintage items. I think most of the items were kind of like giving more 2010s vibes, which is fine, but it's not like the 90s, 2000s vintage that at least I set out to find. I did end up bringing a handful of stuff home. All of that stuff was for my store, so if I were going there just for me, I would have brought home nothing. I did find like a decent amount of like kind of plus size clothing because I do want to be mindful of that and have plenty of options for when I do open up my store. It was relatively busy. Most prices, like I did get a decent amount of stuff for like $2.99, which is great, but then like some random tops would be $7.99, so I was like, why? And there was this one green plaid jacket I found that was like $20 for some reason. Then those Adidas that you saw in that clip, I was really excited to get, and I guess they didn't have a price tag on it, so when I went to go ring it up at the register, $25. If store that gets a donation, you're not pricing a shoe at $25. That is literally an insult. I do think it would be a good store for, it's like worth for someone to check out. There was stuff I found that I knew people would like, you know? So I think this is more like $1 sign, kind of, it's more like traditional classic thrift store.
Woo! Next we have Urban Jungle, which I have featured on my page before in a different video. I go here every now and then because it's usually very crowded, but it is a huge store, and it's in collaboration with like the L Train vintage stores. They do have good jeans.
I have so many jeans.
Me too. I don't need any more jeans. This is not that deep into Brooklyn either. It's off the Morgan stop on the L Train. I just like don't feel as compelled to come here as opposed to like Beacon's Closet or other people's clothes. Even though the prices here are overall way more reasonable, you'll just kind of see what I mean as we go. I don't think I've been here enough to like really get a full grasp on how frequent they have great finds, but For the times that I've been here, I pretty much take home like 1 or 2 items max in this huge warehouse. Like I should be taking handfuls home.
I feel like a lot of the dresses are like way too vintage, like like you're missing the mark a little bit.
I just think the overall vibe here is not as straightforward. Like you can't really grasp what kind of decades they're pulling from. It's just such a large variation.
Oh, it's giving aquamarine.
I just love anything that's
sparkly.
Oh, it's actually kind of gorgeous.
That is.
I'm picking this up. Even if you don't, just gonna hold on to it.
Okay, you can hold on to it.
You know, I have like 4 silk white dresses, so I need.
You can hold on to it.
But
though.
this one's different. Different.
Oh wait, these are good. I'm gonna probably get this from my shop. Yeah, where are those things?
Little cart.
Yeah. Almost.
Saucy.
If you've ever bought a wholesale box, I feel like that's what I would describe the entire store. Like it's like everything's almost really good. Like you're like, okay, yes, this is vintage, but like why would you get this? I think they just kind of get like huge clothing bales, and that's what all their stock is from. I think I bring this up later in the video, but I do think shopping the men's section here is much better. Like the women's section feels more like outdated, like not even in style vintage, whereas the men's section you're finding Carhartts, great sweaters, like nice t-shirts, and there is still even like fast fashion mixed in here as well. I'm having a hard time explaining exactly what I'm meaning, but I hope you can like kind of see. I was excited to shop the tank top section here because the last time I was here was the fall, so they didn't have this, and for the quantity that they had, I wasn't as impressed as I thought I should be. There were a couple good ones, nothing necessarily for me, but once again, more just like for my shop.
What is it?
How much does dress cost?
$500.
$700. $695.
Like I mentioned earlier, they do have great denim here, so I was really excited because they finally have the short section out. So I did end up taking 3 pairs home.
They give you an L Train bag because Urban Jungle is part of L Train. L Train, there's like plenty of locations around the city. Those are good ones to shop at too. They're just always like so overcrowded and they're like smaller in space. So I just get very overstimulated there and I don't really ever find much. I also think Urban Jungle is kind of like, it's huge, but I feel like it's kind of more catered to like vintage Americana, like not like trendy vintage, like Depop. It's giving like actual ancient, and I do think they have more trendy stuff for men as opposed to women, which is kind of good because a lot of vintage stores these days, like the men's sections, are so picked through, and they also have a good jean section for both, you know, female, male, whatever. But let's get into what I got. I spent $49, but that's because I bought a bag for $2, and also I was at the register and they had a little sign thing. The price on the price tag is what you pay if you're paying in cash, but if you're paying credit card, there's like a 25-cent tax, something on like whatever. It's dumb. That's why it's a little bit more expensive than, you know, $6 to $8 a piece of what I paid. The brand is Sensations. This is a medium, but I like the sheerness of the bottom of the top. I think it'll be great for summer. Nice little addition to my shop. I'm also working on stocking more plus size for my store. More space and more flexibility. I'm getting some more plus sizes. So this one is 2X and is Gilligan and Mally. But I love the little like circle tie feature in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty good short section, which I haven't seen previously because I went there in the like fall or the winter last time. Brand of this one is IOU, 100% cotton. It's just listed as a size medium, but it's kind of given like size 4. But I think it'll be a great addition for the store, especially because, you know, we're opening up in April, so I want to make sure we got some spring summer vibage. These are vintage Lee. I like the you know, it's not like a cut, it's like hemmed. Very nice light wash. Then I got a pair of dark wash, kind of like dad jeans. These are Route 66. I like the shape of these a lot. If they were my size, I'd probably be keeping them. And I do like the dark wash. She don't get enough love. This is 100% cotton in size 13, 14. And then lastly, these are my fave. Could debate about keeping these two because these are small. This is what happens when I buy like things in my size. I'm like, oh, like I'll just keep them or like wear them until I sell them type of thing. But I love an overall. This one's a cute one. Nice little, I like the stitching on it. Vintage summer flare. It's very springy to me. So I may try it on. That is all I got from Urban Jungle. This is the bag of stuff that I got from the Salvation Army that Kendall and I went to previously. I was gonna show you the haul. It truly is everything that I was like going through my cart in the video, so I don't think you need to see it twice. But I'm thinking about doing a haul on my TikTok for that, so if you do want to see, you can go over there. This video is getting a little bit long, so I think I'll do this as like a series. So I'll cover different thrifting spots in New York City. I think I did 4 this video, so I'll probably do 4 the next video. If you have any suggestions of places you like to thrift, leave them down below. I'd love to check them out. See you guys next Sunday. Love you. Bye.